What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and continue to take a look at indie games. It was a long pause. I feel like I could have cut that down by like a quarter of a second. It would have been just like perfect for the news, you know what I mean? But like it was just that quarter second too long and it just made it weird. Let's move forward. Computer Tycoon. That's what we're playing today. A game where you gotta become Steve Jobs and break out the turtleneck, cut in line for some kidneys, so that you can make some dope computers. Let's go ahead and kick off a new game here. Let's see here. I gotta pick a better portrait. That's not my portrait right there. I'm not feeling that. The hair's not feathery enough. I need featherier hair. That's the guy. That's the guy. Let's go. My hair, it's the 70s. Disco is kicking along. We're well on our way to the 80s. There's cocaine everywhere in Florida. I need feathered hair. ABBA's roaming the land, consuming souls. My character's name is gonna be Dick London. Not Dick Longdon, no. Dick London. Sounds like a guy that runs a company. We're gonna call ourselves Merovingian International. That sounds like a good evil company name. Doesn't that sound like a good evil company name? That sounds like a company that's definitely out to do some like subterfuge, some Shadowrun type stuff. Let's go ahead and start the game. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I've never run a computer company before in my life, so figure we'll print some Pentiums. We'll set them loose on the world. Change it the best we can. So, like, this is the world as we know it in 1974. Beautiful January 1st of 1974. We gotta pick a country to be our headquarters. We got a Georgia only. Wait, what does Georgia care about? Georgia only cares about. What do they care about? Ease of use. That's all they care about. Is it easy to use? If not, it goes in the trash. What is this little country right here? Oh, it's part of Azerbaijan. That's kind of weird that their boundaries with Armenia have like a gap right there. Am I correct in assuming that that has caused some political strife? That's odd boundaries right there. Like, Armenia runs through the middle of Azerbaijan. I'm going to assume that this has been the source of some conflict. I'm going to take a rough guess. Just looking at the geography there, like, sketchy. And we can be like, so I want to find a place like, what do they have over here? Like, what do they like with their computers? Because at the beginning of the game, I don't think I'm going to be very good at anything. So they like features. Doodads. Gewgaws. They like prestige. They like performance. They like features. They like quality. What am I capable of building right now? Like, what am I good at doing at the moment? Okay. Well, I'm going to put everything into this, and I'm going to make it. That CPU right there, we're going to call it... Ooh, I don't know what I want to call it. We're going to call it Chupacabra. That's going to be our first platform that we sell on, Chupacabra. Yup. That's how we're going to do it. Don't judge me. Chupacabra is going to change the world. Chupacabra is going to change it all. What else can we do? Obviously, we need a motherboard, so that's probably a really good idea. I don't think I can make a very good motherboard. I don't think I'm good at this. I get the feeling we got DIN connectors. Okay. I guess load it up, man. I guess just load it up. We've got like 2 right there and some prestige. Like, it's not as good as what our opponents are selling, but like we gotta do what we gotta do. Chupa Mobo. That sounds like a real thing. We'll call it the Chupa Mobo. Next, we need a power supply. Apparently, an AC-DC converter is the best we can do. Goody. We're going to call this Chupa Power. There we go. Next up, we've got memory. We've got dip memory. We can passively cool it. We can add some other stuff. Like, it doesn't look like... What do we get out of that? Like, how does the passive cooling help? It looks like it just makes it more expensive at the cost of not doing anything. I'll be honest. I wish I knew what VLSI is. What is VLSI? I'm sorry, this is before my IT knowledge. What is VLSI? So as far as research goes, does it tell me what that is? Like, I kind of want a description. Very large-scale integration. Allows us to combine a great deal more transistors onto the same wafer as before. Well, why does that make it cost less when I do that? Oh, I get it. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I get it now. It just took me a minute. It just took me a minute. Makes our production time go down, too. Screw it. Do it. We're going to call this the Chupa Crunch. Alright, Chupa Crunch is ready to go. What else do we have? We need storage mediums. The Winchester technology. Good enough. I mean, we're going to call this the Chupa Disc. Sounds good. Why not? We can go with a display. Blinking indicator lights. Damn, changing the game. Operating computers with levers, son. That's what it's all about in the 70s. You flip a big switch, and then a light comes on, and you're like, whoa. I think I just played a video game. This is really expensive, by the way. The Chupa screen? That sounds good. Sure, Chupa screen. Do it. And then what else do we have? We need an operating system. I guess we'll just go with opcode. That's all that we have right now. Our OS will be called Chupa. Nope, not Chupa. Chupa XP. Got him. All right, so we've taken care of business. Listen, it could have been Chupa Emmy, all right? We could have made this worse. Calm down. It could have been worse. So we got to pick a place to be like our home base of operations. They like prestige over here in Switzerland. France is apparently in horrible poverty right now, but it still costs $800 million to sell there. What about, like, Germany? They have average wealth? I feel like we want to find a place with, like, average wealth. They're poor. They're average in Hungary. It's $3 million to sell there. I may do Hungary. Serbia's poor. Croatia's poor. I assume that, like, Sweden and these places are going to be, like, crazy expensive. Norway is actually not that expensive. Oh, it is. Never mind. It's $700 million. Yikes. Never mind. Belarus wants features. What about Ukraine? What do they want? What about Moldova? Like, one of these places has got to be, like, average because it's randomized every game. Kosovo. Kosovo might be doable. It's cheap. We can afford to sell somewhere else. Like, it's on average right there. Like, we might be able to do something with that. Turkey's in poverty. We can't afford that. So I think we're going to go with Kosovo first. And we've got 2 LP right now, which means we can buy 2 regions. And so, like, I want to find another spot. Maybe Denmark. And maybe... I mean, Denmark's expensive, but that would give us a big foothold in a country with a big population nice and early. Because, like, I don't know if Kosovo has the population to support. Yeah, like, they only have 152,000 people here. Like, if we sell, like, 1,000 computers there, that means we, like, basically tapped out our entire market. I need a place that, like, doesn't cost a lot, but has a lot of people. That's the tough part. Maybe in South America somewhere. Guyana is rich. Is it really? Okay. All right. Panama might not be a terrible choice, actually. Like, I wish they like quality a little bit more, because that's what we're going to be trying to sell. But I'm thinking Panama. Panama might be a good first call. Let's do it. So we're in Panama. That was really expensive. Let's build our home base here. That is also really expensive. We need a factory. So let's build a factory. There you go. We have a factory. So hopefully that will give us enough production where we can start pumping out computers and selling them as best we can. But Panama is officially our territory. I figured with the canal, like, we got some pretty good corporate real estate right now. We're doing what we got to do, man. We control the access between the Atlantic and the Pacific. And we can decide who gets to go through. We're going to have to pull some crazy corporate takeover stuff. Don't judge. It might have to happen. I don't know what my upkeep is going to be, but I'm going to take it slow. Let me get a lab over here, too. I want a lab as well so I can start doing research. So my factory's done. That gave us 15,000 production points. It means we can produce 15,000 components at a time. Should be good enough. Should be all right. Our lab is going to let us start on the research over here. I'll probably try to bum rush a much better processor. But let's assemble a computer and get something to market real fast for 1974. So memory, we've got the Chupa Crunch. We'll add that. With the CPU, we got the Chupacabra. We're going to add that. With the GPU, we don't have a GPU right now, so that doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and we'll put that off. Removable media we don't have, but we do have a disk drive that we can put in there. Power supply-wise, add it. The Mobo, add it. Our display adds features and prestige. Let's add it. With the operating system, it adds features. All right. So this is done. Let's get some feedback on this thing. And we're going to make a production prototype. Meanwhile, we need to get some research. I think I'm going to push for anything that is prestigious. I wanted the new researches. Thank you. Anything that's prestigious is what I want, because we're selling to people that want prestige. So I'm thinking we go with the glass teletype first, maybe? It's either that or the 8080 for performance. Let's add the 8080. Let's add the EEPROM. SCSI would be a good one too, though. SCSI was kind of a major game changer. Add the tape drive over there just as like a mini project. Glass teletype is a good call too, I think. So we'll add that. And then as we get new things, we're going to add that to our new computer. So computer number 1. We're going to call this Mega Chupa 1.0. Got him. We're testing and polishing right now for bonus prestige. As soon as we get this thing tested, we'll send it to market. Go ahead and get that done for me, will you, Chief? Hopefully we sell some units, man. If we don't sell any units, we got kind of like a problem, man. We need to get our unit up in everybody's house. That's always been my goal. My unit in everyone's house.
Computer model is polished.
Let's market it. We're going to sell it for $1,900. We're going to take it to market. We've already sold 12 of them. Bro, we're making money! Oh, as long as we don't go negative. As long as we don't go negative, we'll be all right. We're making a little bit of cash, like $1,000 a day. That's pretty good money if it's just one guy, but we got like employees to pay and stuff too, so like, As far as our computers go, if I have this feedbacked, it is not a market leader in anything. If you have competitors in your market area, then sell it for a reasonable price. Okay. All right. I don't know if we'll sell more units if I lower the price on it. We're selling units right now. It's only been like a month, and we've already sold like 100 of them, so... As long as we're in the green, I'm not really that stressed about it. Like, we have time, you know what I mean? So we only have 1 RP coming out of our research division right now. The real question is, do we upgrade our research for 500,000? That's going to raise our upkeep to 10,000 a month. So that's going to raise... We're going to be negative 2,000 if I do that. We're not really using up all of our production right now. I don't know what I want to do right now. But I mean, that's going to add performance. So maybe we'll do like an updated version once that research is done that has like the better processor or whatever. Either way, let's go back to the world map and see if maybe we can open up to other markets. So this place is rich. They've got ease of use. They've got ease of use. Ecuador is in poverty. We can't afford any of those places. We're going to have to find like a smaller place to sell. Cuba's not a terrible idea. Let's sell in Cuba. It's expensive, but it opens us up to a new market, and I think we'll make the money back. Yeah, that boosted us up by a grip. So we're making 5,000 a day right now. Not bad at all. So we'll try to capture the Caribbean over here if we can, so that our opponent doesn't get all up inside of our business. And I'd prefer to keep from, like, competing with any of these people, too, if I can help it. We actually have the surplus right now to upgrade our research if we really want to. We don't have any more LP. The other option is that we can go back to our site right now, and we can open up a logistics wing. With a logistics wing, that would be 10,000 a month. It'd take a dent, but we could also open ourselves up to more markets. And we still, I think, have room for like 1 more territory to sell in. Do it. We should still be positive after this goes through. Oh no, its upkeep is 1,000. We'll definitely be positive. That's the cost up front. Okay. So let's have a logistics wing. And now that we got a logistics wing, that gives us 2 more LP so that we can open up to other markets. We've made $250,000. We might as well. So that's mostly performance. Let's try to capture another place that has performance and quality. Cape Verde. I'm looking for performance and quality right now, so blue and yellow is what I'm interested in. There's blue, and there's a little bit of yellow in there. Libya's too expensive for us, though. It's got to be a smaller country around here we can grab onto. Madagascar is actually surprisingly expensive. I don't know if I want to sell to Burundi right now. Like, we were looking at Kosovo. They don't have a lot of people. But, like, it's a market and it's cheap. Serbia actually has all the things I want too. Let's take Serbia. Yeah, sell to Serbia. It's got a decent population. Is our unit not selling anymore? Oh, our price is too high. Let's set it to 1,700 and get it moving again. Trying to get us positive right now while we wait for research to happen. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit better. Now we're cruising along at a clipper's pace. As long as I'm making money, I don't mind. As long as we have money being made, I'm okay with that. We're selling units. Not at the rate that I'd like to be selling units at, but, like, we're selling them. Wonder if taking the price down again would help, or if that would just like sabotage us. That definitely didn't make up the gap. We're under market price right now. All right, we'll stick at 1,700 then. We'll keep it affordable and see if we bounce back. It looks like there's like a perfect price that they like to sell at, and if you're like outside of that boundary, you get yourself into trouble. We've sold almost 1,500 of these computers over here, so that's not too bad. Ease of use, performance, things moving along. Research is almost done on the 8080, and then we'll work on the tape drive next. Somebody already got Iceland, huh? Alright, well, we'll keep it on dominancy for right now. We're selling to very... Oh, it's because they're competing with us in Panama right now. Oh, our competitor bought into our market. What a bunch of douchebags. So who's selling here? What's this territory? I need to figure out who's selling right here. Pink. Who is pink? Afari Solutions. Dude, they're expanding on territory like hard. Where are they getting all this money from? Like, I can't imagine they're making that much money where they can just be buying territories left and right. Who's purple? We bought Trinidad and Tobago. Okay. I kind of want the Bahamas. Just to, like, solidify over here, I think. Those islands apparently belong to France. Oh, yeah, you get that as part... Oh, you get their colonies, too, as distribution. Okay. That makes sense. What is this right here? Global market share. You know. Moving on up. I mean, we're trying to make some money right now. No, do not sell that. I need that. That is important to me. So, like, how do I fight them in my own territory? You know what I mean? Like, how do I get them out of here? Like, how do I do some corporate espionage, break somebody's knees for selling computers on my corner? This is important to me. I kind of feel like we need more research. I feel like research is just creeping along right now. So expensive, though. So expensive. It's 500 grand and the upkeep is 10K. Oh, that's so... No, it's 2K. That would basically kill our surplus. I'm gonna do it. Definitely gonna lose a little bit of money right there, but sometimes you gotta spend money to make money. And I think if I can get ahead of like the research curve.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. How low can I get that budget while still getting 2 RP out? I'm trying to stop the bleed right now, but this bleed is going to be bad because this is not going to be done for a while, and we'll need to take this to market like as soon as it's up. This is going to have to go to market. It's not going to be a matter of like, do we have this, do we have that? Like, it's got to be on the shelf. We'll do a bunch of little researches first. And then we'll focus on the big stuff once we actually have, like, money coming in. Yeah, electrical noise reduction's fine. Because we are going to bleed out pretty quickly. I'm really kind of banking on the fact that this is going to save me. And if it doesn't, then, like, that's trouble. And these dudes spreading all over the place. can't imagine that they have enough money to be spreading this fast. Like, I have like 3 territories, and these guys have like 4 and 5. Like, they're moving. Maybe they just brought a ton of cheaper ones, though. These are pretty cheap territories right here. Pink concerns me, but we'll write it on out. I don't like the fact that we're competing on our own home turf. That kind of upsets me. I don't like it that somebody's, like, pissing in my playground. I don't like it. Like, they got to stop with that. But once this 8080 goes live, man, we're going to blow it up. We're going to change the world. Are we still selling computers right now? We're selling like 6 or 7 a day. Like, it's just not enough to offset our costs. I need this research to be done. Where is it? That's what I'm talking about. Get it done. All right. So let's go back into our hardware menu. And we are going to go new. Well, not a new computer yet. I got to do hardware first. So we got the 8080 over here. Let's do it. Chupa 2.0. We'll create it. And like, I'm not trying to do anything too crazy right now. Like, I'm just trying to slap that into a rig like right this second. The question is, do we wait for tape drive and keyboard before we release? That's the thing, is like the tape drive will help for storage, and the keyboard like makes it so that you don't have to move like dots around on a screen or whatever. Like, that's probably kind of helpful, right? You probably want that. Like, I don't know if I want to rock it like a lever action computer, you know what I mean? We're going to call this home computer. It's going to be called Chupa 2. Alright, so memory-wise, we'll put Chupa Crunch in there. CPU-wise, we got the Chupa 2.0. Oh, we got a new technology. Okay, so we got printers. What did I research? Like a tape drive, I think, maybe? Might have to go to hardware. There it is. We got tape drive right there. Yup. Chupa set. Let me slow this down for a second, man. That thing's like racing at the moment. Alright, so we're going to call this the Chupa 2.0 again, and then I'm going to go back. I'm going to put the removable media on it. Chupa 2.0. Alright, let's bang this out. We're going to add that to the computer. It's got an upgraded CPU now. It's got no GPU. Like, I don't think we're at that point in computer history yet. Storage-wise, we're just going to throw a normal disk on there. We've got the Chupa Power, the Chupa Mobo. We've got the Chupa XP. And we've still got the Chupa screen. Throw that on there. Quality's looking quite a bit better. Let's go ahead and prototype it.
Your new computer model went into the testing phase.
See if I can just eke out some kind of goodies from this, because we need to release this like right this second. Otherwise, we're going to be broke forever. And I'm trying to get paid right now. I'm trying to get paid so my enemies will be slayed and I can live in the shade and be at that top grade. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Chupa 2.0 is ready to ride. It's time. Feedback time. It's not a market leader. All right, that's okay. I'm not looking for a market reader.
Your new computer model is polished.
We're going to put this up to 2,000. Send it to market. Let's get paid, everybody. We're not selling very many units. Apparently the tape drive is not seducing people like we thought it would. There we go. Dropping the price bumped it up a little bit. But we are still very, very negative right now. My other computer, what's that selling for right now? 1,800 for that one. We've sold like almost 3,000 of them. Looks like we're slowing down a little bit though. I need to open up in a new market, I think. It's going to cost me to go in on more logistics. A lot, huh? All right. Oh, I need Office 2 to do that. Yikes. Well, damn. Releasing a new model didn't help out nearly as much as I thought it would. Oh, my name is Splattercat. This is Computer Tycoon. Apparently, I'm bad at running a company. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on in. If you want to dig the game, you can get it down below. The game is in active development right now. See y'all later. Hi, do, and take care, everybody.